To the Indian diplomat Devyani was charged with visa fraud and making false statements to US authorities. However, Devyani now has been accorded full diplomatic immunity. The Indian government has also turned down the US government's request now to waive her immunity. The Ministry of External Affairs is confirming that Devyani has been transferred then to New Delhi. And in fact, we also have Nick Harper joining us from New York. Nick, can you tell us what exactly then has transpired in this case so far?
Things have come to a head here in New York in the case against Devyani. Behind me is the Indian mission to the United Nations, where the Indian diplomat has spent much of the last few weeks holed up. On Thursday, prosecutors indicted her for visa fraud and making false statements. In the indictment, it's alleged that Ms. Khobragade forced her maid to work 100 hours a week, which meant she was only paid about $1.42 an hour, way below what had been agreed on the visa application. But all of this happened on the same day that the US government granted Ms. Khobragade diplomatic immunity, meaning that she's no longer able to be punished for those charges.
All right, Nick, many thanks for that. And let's also tell you that the Ministry of External Affairs is confirming that Indian envoy Devyani is on her way now back to India. The MA is also confirming that Devyani has been transferred now to New Delhi, claiming that Devyani has reiterated on her innocence. Let's get you this first reaction coming in from the MA.
Dr. Devyani Khobragade, counselor at the Permanent Mission of India to the United Nations in New York, was accorded on 8 January 2014 the privileges and immunities of a diplomatic envoy under terms of Section 15 of the Headquarters Agreement between the United Nations and the United States. At the same time, the US government requested the Government of India to waive the immunity of Councillor Khobragade. On 9 January 2014, the Government of India declined to do so and transferred Councillor Khobragade to the Ministry of External Affairs in New Delhi. She has since departed for home in India. At the time of her departure to India, Councillor Khobragade reiterated her innocence of charges filed against her. She affirmed her gratitude to the Government of India, in particular to the External Affairs Minister and the people of India, as also the media, for their strong and sustained support during this period.